Guys, welcome back. Before we get into this session, we have been cooking with our artists for the past, what, 2 weeks now?
2 weeks. 2 weeks and some change. 2 weeks.
2 weeks and a few days. This is the first time that we are all seeing all of the character art, so any reactions or lack thereof from people who are boring is is perfectly legitimate.
I will be doing them one by one.
Who's first?
I decided that we would go in order of like who joined the campaign first, right?
Okay.
So we will be starting with Velseis first.
Okay, Velseis, our mysterious, reawoken undead warlock.
Putting her, and here is Velseis. So listen, first thing that sticks out is the cool ass magic you got in your hands.
That is hell so cool. The eldritch energy going on. I love that side eye it's sexy, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
He's got like lightning coming from his eye. Like that's crazy.
That is so lit.
Yeah,
dude.
It's like
the
magic
big thing that pulls me immediately. It's not the eyes behind him. It is the falling city in the background.
I didn't even see the eyes.
Slaps.
Holy shit!
That falling city fucking fucks. That is so cool. I love that.
The artist was hitting the details for sure. I know for a fact that they went in and they like made sure that they were going with based on like the story elements that we sent them for the background. So that tied into backgrounds and stuff like that too.
Damn.
Well, that big fucks.
This does not look like our Velseis the moron. This guy looks too badass.
He looks pretty badass. Yeah. Listen,
not the moron I know.
Listen, we're hoping that I'm hoping myself by seeing the characters live, it's better for us to like hop in roleplay wise, or easier, I should say.
Yeah.
So
it'll definitely help my head like understand who I'm talking to.
1000%. So
yeah, you non-visual bitch. No,
that's crazy.
Same.
The second person to join the campaign was me, right? Was Galliard himself. So the boy, your boy, Galliard.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not like he's pretty badass.
He really is.
I gotta start playing him more badass. For real.
Fucking hell.
Where's his torn off scales?
Listen, that's too much detail to have. There's also a cool detail I chose for my frame to have a weeping eye up top.
That is
cool.
That is so good.
In reference to obviously trying to find my son. So I thought it was a cool little detail with the blood and just listen, he just looks badass. He's ready to fight. He's ready to go forward with the task,
My guy,
I didn't know you didn't have pupils.
He just looks evil, bro.
He's evil. I guess.
And the lightning breath that you used like 4 whole times.
He's charging lightning breath, so maybe that's like fucks with his pupils.
The lightning breath is it. I will say I do like the lightning breath. That's cool.
There's also because I was with the drafts and stuff like that. The first draft I got with him was like 100% more evil.
So anime bad guy.
So anime
it was
evil.
Crazy.
Where I had to send a message like, look,
it was crazy.
He's not a bad guy. He's just misunderstood.
That's every bad guy in anime.
We can fix him. It'll be
okay. For sure. Next to join, obviously, is Rae, our cleric.
I've never seen you smile like that.
I was gonna say the shit.
That's the first thing Ryan said. That's the first thing Ryan
That's the
said.
first point I gave. I was like, homie be
My
smiling.
character has more emotion than I do.
You gotta
The
start
shit
leaning
eating
in
man is
RP, motherfucker. Grin.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say this. I will say
Smirk.
this. Because of like how high a charisma your character like uncharacteristically has, it fits. Like
That is true. That is true.
like
Totally.
Saying,
Talking
saying
about.
your character uncharacteristically has is such a good fucking.
Yeah.
that's like clerics don't normally have, but you're like you do. Like you are our talker. Like you know what I mean?
Someone with so much more charisma than
My
you, Tyler,
favorite
you know?
part,
Yeah.
I fucking love Blaze with his cute little red feather sticking
Yeah,
out.
yeah, his little feather just
That's
sticking out.
great.
I love
I
that.
like how he's looking directly at the camera, like, who's this?
He's like, who
Yeah,
this
who-
motherfucker looking at me?
I imagine it as that's the feather that I use to summon him.
Oh, that's cool. That's
So
really
good.
sick, actually.
So good.
Yeah,
I like the shoe.
I also love the eyes, though. I think
Yep.
when we were giving back notes back and forth, Tyler mentioned the eyes wanted to glow a little bit more, and I think this was the perfect balance with like the fire cracks on his face.
Fire looks
Everything.
good.
It just looks so good.
That
Yeah.
looks good.
And
Like
the
it's
cracks,
simple,
yeah.
plain.
Yeah, this is sick. I like the nipple Bahamut's with the chain in between them. Like that's a joke, but like I do like the like.
so, the whitest
that's a
nips,
joke.
the whitest
so
nips
dead.
ever.
The
Hey,
nips.
I got nips in my
But hey-
armpits.
Yeah, these are
But-
platinum dragon nipple tassels. Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, listen.
But it is
when
like
you're a
that's
high
a
enough
sick,
level cleric.
It's a sick armor like attribute. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that is a really
Yeah.
really cool addition.
Those are basically like epaulets, but not. But they're for.
Yeah.
What are they? Just.
Maybe it's my holy symbol.
They're his purity steals.
Next, speaking of the Bagman, we were introduced to Siromon during our attempt escape through the tower. Right. This is Siromon, our monk.
This is the statue that was hiding in the corner in episode 8.
Oh yeah. That's right.
He big.
He's big.
He
He
big.
a big boy. He a big boy.
Because I remember when I was texting Ryan about details about it, and Ryan was like, "If you think he's a beefy dude," I was like, "I feel like he kind of has to be." Like, I've never thought of a skinny elephant. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I have to.
That would look weird as hell.
He's
Right,
just
because you'd have
wide.
to proportion the head. Yeah.
Wingspan?
The ear wingspan. Yeah, that'd be
Big
wild.
boy. Big boy. I love
No.
the scroll being held by one of them. I will say, it looks like one of your background elephants has a cigarette in its mouth.
That
I'm
is
just gonna
so
say
wild.
that.
That's,
I'm just
that's
gonna.
so wild. That's so wild because that's not what I see. That's not what I see. No, that's what I think. But
Listen, when him and
the
Chef
the
get
details of
cooking-
him holding it was cool.
Doobie.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and the framework he put on and everything like that, it's just really good.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
great. It's great.
Really
Yeah.
good detail.
I love this little peek at like the mountains that you grew up in back there. So good. That's
Yeah,
so
because
good.
he initially had like snowy mountains,
Yeah,
because
snow
like
mountains.
I mentioned that I was like found
Yeah.
in the mountains and stuff like that, and I get that, but I was like, it's desert, it's Marquette, it's like it's
You were
got to
like-
be more.
You were like, yeah, it's jungle
Yeah.
on one side and desert on the other. So these need to warm
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
And it definitely helps show off the astral trunks better too.
Yeah. It looks.
You know what,
no,
it,
it looks
you know what
good.
it shows off? It's showing off them abs.
Yeah, my guy
honestly, I've always
chiseled.
noticed
Holy
that. I've always
shit.
noticed that.
Hell, are you fucking?
Barrel chested, but then
Act.
full fucking. Oh, that's crazy.
It- y'all
He's
don't-
got strongman belly for sure.
Yes.
He doesn't.
yes.
He doesn't
My guy
do it
be
very
lifting
often.
up Volkswagens, bro. That's
He
crazy.
doesn't do it very often, but Siromon can do a handstand. We had a lot of back and forth about like little changes with Siromon, but the base aspect of him, I was good from with the start.
All right.
Yeah.
So last one to join the group for now, potentially, maybe who knows? We have Bazza.
my god!
Yeah.
Hold on, Bazza's hot.
There
Yeah,
you be.
yeah. Listen.
Hold on, let me zoom in. Fuck,
Fact.
no nip. God damn it.
It's being covered. It's
The snake, hey, yo.
He's not. He's
We have
not
to resend
approved.
it.
You look like a majestic pirate.
No, facts though.
You do. A scholarly one too, with all them books on his fucking belt.
Oh my god,
which was a good note on your part, Justin. Was the extra books or whatever. It just looks cool.
So I have that jacket. I have that coat. And I was kind of thinking, well, the Menagerie Coast, it's just a vibrant, mix mash of culture and stuff. I figured I only have a few possessions. I sent just like pictures of random things. Some of them were things that I had, and they just grabbed it perfect. They took notes on the pommel because it's like a story element for me.
Yeah.
Because it was like originally just part of the sword, and they went back through and added a separate entity for the item, which was sick.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Got like the chest tattoo cool. That's like how I imagined it. It was
just sliding out and just turning this nigga just awesome.
I like. It's so funny because I'm seeing like your border that matches your familiar, and then I'm going back to look at everyone's borders because like I didn't even ask for a border, talk about a border.
Well, no, that's the brilliant thing, to be honest, is that like the artist didn't. Yeah, they didn't even ask me. I had told them like notes about mine, about like my border religion was like super crooked, and they were like, well, I haven't really figured out what I want to do with the border just yet. And then they just kind of nailed it. I mean, like I had to give notes on mine because my story was very vague. But I mean, like the border that you all chose was, it just fit very well with it. So it just.
Like my family signet of a phoenix for my family crest,
which is cool.
That's good.
Oh yeah.
These are all very good. I'm so excited to use these.
Yeah. The artwork is sick, bro. Listen, the artwork.
This is crazy good.
Yeah.
Can we shout out our artist, bro?
Yeah, by all means.
Gummy Pizza
Boop.
Shout out to Gummy Pizza Boop. Hashtag. They replied on our Instagram. They
we're
follow us.
gonna put his link right here.
Yeah,
right here.
we'll put it right in
here.
Jonathan's hands.
Link
Boom.
in the bio.
Links in the bio.
PIZZABOOP.
Gummy Pizza Boop. Gummy Pizza Boop is also making your guys' backgrounds as their own separate entity, so that when we're playing, your backgrounds won't be what you have now. It will now be your art background.
It'll be that. Yep.
That's good. I'm getting
Gonna
tired.
be
I don't want
cool.
this no more.
It's gonna be so cool.
Listen. We ain't done. We can't have artwork just for us, right? We can't have artwork just for us.
Dungeon
obviously.
Daddy.
Exactly. I'm not calling him Dungeon Daddy, but I will call him the genius behind this campaign. The genius behind this campaign. We can't just not give him artwork, right? So we had artwork made for him too.
And there's a small little us coming out of the
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. I was just thinking about our themes, and we have the themes of chains. We have the themes of fate strings, and how they're, each one of you, your fate strings have been plucked. And I was like, well, let's have this large ethereal being. Let's have them pulling on the story threads and lifting them out of a book. And they took that and they said, here's a cute little cartoonized silhouette of all the characters. There's the shape of a dice, like as this beacon of light, and then my fucking halo is all the different So good.
Yeah, it just looks so cool.
It's good.
I love like the ethereal background, like it's just very like nebula-esque or whatever. It's just
there's a void,
cool looking. Yeah, it's just
big
awesome.
Lit. It's big lit.
Yeah. Yo, funny story about this. They sent the first draft, right? And it doesn't look anything like this, but it's colored and stuff like that. Yeah. And it caught the vibes. Ryan was like, "That's perfect. Tell them it's good, right?"
Yeah.
And then I sent them the message like, "Hey, we're good." And they were like, "Bro, that's not even the full render." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was just like a test.
It ain't even done. Yeah.
And then they sent this, and I was like, "Oh my god, it looks crazy good." So, hey, listen, if you're trying to get some work commissioned, hit him up. Yeah. Hit him up, honestly.
Gummy Pizza Boop,
but we do have one final reveal, one final one, right? And this is obviously, Ryan's been pulling our strings and stuff like that, and just telling the story and stuff like that. So obviously, we got to get a group pick with us. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us together. Obviously.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.